Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, they're holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for
Good morning. I'm sorry I'm late. I was getting a feisty court hearing for us and I just couldn't stop. All morning the hearings have been quick, no. Oh, I didn't do any makeup either. Good morning. Except for last night's what I left on. I'm terrible. I hope everybody's doing well today. I do have coffee, which is great news. But it's almost, it's here. It should be here. It's here. That's okay. I can make more. We have all the provisions, but still, I really want to get into this case, you guys. It's got a bit of a slow start, a slow burn, but dang, at the end, does it get good? I believe, yeah, this is it right here. Perfect. This will be our case for today. A little mid-morning docket. And then, oh, no. Oh, interesting setup. Not the correct one, but interesting nonetheless. Hi, Courtney. You just ate tacos? Oh, by the way,
We're
the
hearing cause number
Judge,
DF24.
just before you get going, also memorize his face. His connection's gonna suck and it's gonna drop on and off all day. Coughing. That's what I was doing. We ate the Taco Bell tacos last night, my taco kits. They were so good. Hi, Lindsay. They were so good. Oh! Something else exciting happened last night. Hey, girl dad. Something pretty exciting happened last night, although I'm still salty. I got gifted a membership to Ryan Hall, y'all. Ah! Hi, Naybell. That to me means I must watch the channel a lot. Right? Because that's my theory on how those get given out. And there's a lot of people in Ryan Hall, y'all's chat. That felt like winning the lottery to me last night. And I think he's back up and running again today. It's an insane weather time. So please be safe. Please take it seriously. F in the chat for the hat. Never forget. You're still blocked in his chat? That's so ridiculous. I at least didn't get a permaban. But I will say, like, it's funny. In that chat, your name being green really does stand out. When it's moving really fast. You shaved your head last night? Holy shit. You are braver than I am. I'm afraid to shave my legs. I always feel like if I shave my legs, then I'll just go and do something stupid. Anyways, I much prefer watching court, and this is about to be spicy. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about the beginning. Oh my god. This fucking hearing has everything that we could want. It's going to start out with a bang. There's going to be a little, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to ruin it. Let's enjoy this, as Vegas Matt would say.
08726 Badario and Asaji. The parties in this matter, please unmute yourselves, turn your cameras on, and raise your right hands.
God. Let me put some clothes on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you heard that right. Let me put some clothes
So you can put your
on.
hand down until she's ready.
Banger start, right? A banger of a start. Somebody's naked. Also, when she wears the sweater, I'm assuming she only puts on the sweater. Hi, Officer Porkchop. Good morning. Oh, med check, please. Guys, take your meds. It's the morning. Well, it's 9:48 here, but you heard naked and came right in. Perfect timing. Also, what could she possibly need to put? Yay! Gecko Chaser's green too. But seriously, what is she putting on? Oh, here she comes. Ceiling fan, blinding light. Oh, everything. It's all coming together. Thanks for the support.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please, ma'am? Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Mr. Dario?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Asaji?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you may lower your hands. Sir, are you driving or are you parked?
I'm parked.
All right, thank you. Ms. Peoples, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. We're here on an order in suit affecting the parent-child relationship. All issues are agreed to except for the child support amount. If I could read the proposed order and then take testimony.
You may.
Thank you, judges. One child before the court, Peace Fodaro. I'd
Peace.
offer as State's
This
Exhibit
child's name is
A.
Peace. Again, people think of the things you name your children. Also, I'm so glad you guys are here. I like doing morning streams. I miss morning court. Just hanging out, you know? She's wearing only a sweater, right, Adam? She ain't got shit under there. That's a wholly knit sweater. Also, are we in Texas? That is a very Canadian sweater. In fact, I'm going to change into my version of that sweater.
The acknowledgement of paternity for the child.
State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you, Judge. Parties agree to be appointed as joint managing conservators, with the mother having the exclusive right to determine the residence in Dallas or any contiguous counties. Parties also agree to a standard possession and access schedule. Judge, the order states that the mother is to apply for or maintain government health insurance with cash medical support set at $57 a month beginning May 1st, 2025. Judge, there is a retroactive child support judgment of $840, and that's to be paid back at $55 a month beginning May 1st, 2025. Court costs would be as billed to Mr. Fodaro, and there's not any request for non-disclosures, and that's the extent of the agreement.
And what was the child support?
Judge, so that's not agreed to. The proposed order has a minimum wage child support of $176 a month.
Okay. All right, you may call your first witness.
Thank you, Judge. I'll call the mother. Ma'am, can you state your full name?
Bioma Mbudiche Osaji.
And Ms. Asaji, did you hear all the terms of the proposed order?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand all those terms?
Yes, I did.
Okay. With the exception of the child support amount, are you in agreement with all the other terms as stated?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, as far as the current child support, you don't agree with Mr. Fedaro being ordered to pay the 176 in child support based on minimum wage. Is that right?
Correct.
Right. To your knowledge, is he currently employed?
He owns 2 businesses, so he doesn't need to be employed.
Okay. What type of businesses does he own?
A logistic company and like a clothing shoe company.
And how do you know that he owns these businesses?
It's public records, and he sells the clothes whenever we were together. People buy shoes and clothes from him. And then I seen him buy a truck with his friend. So a logistic company.
Okay. And so,
I don't see him.
Excuse me, what did you say, Miss Anderson?
He
Oh,
has
he-
dropped off.
He
He dropped.
keeps disappearing, keeps dropping.
His network is kind of bad over there, I think.
and Judge, he was doing that in the breakout room. I don't know if it's a connection issue or he would
He's
drop
back
off and come
down.
back.
He's back
It
down.
is over there. I think he's like in a boondocks area. Like no service really.
Oh.
The area
So-
he's in. Your phone is on mute.
So, Ms. Asahi, as far as his income, do you have any personal knowledge as to whether the businesses generate income?
Yes, they do.
Okay. So from his legit, how do you know how much income his businesses generate?
I just don't know necessarily because I just see whatever he has. Like he's always had a roof over his head. He pays bills. He has other children.
Okay.
So
And at one point, the two of you all lived together, is that right?
yes, we did.
And how long did y'all live together?
Hold on one second, he's dropped off again. Okay, you may proceed, Miss Peoples.
Okay. And how long did y'all live together, Ms. Asahi?
Physically in his house 5 months, but off and on for a year. Because he'll be at my house as well. But
Okay.
physically at his house for 5 months, from September 2023 to February 2024.
And during that time period, he owned these 2 businesses.
Yes, ma'am.
And during that time period, to your knowledge, the businesses did generate income.
Yes, ma'am.
Was it just him or did he have other employees that worked for him?
He had other employees working for him as well.
Are you aware of how much money Mr. Fedaro made?
No, not necessarily. He files taxes, so I don't know, a man's pocket. You should never ask a man's pocket, but I know that he has the business.
I don't know about that. Hi, Christy. How are you? Do you believe that? Do you think that you should never ask a man's pocket? Or do you think that if you decide to have a baby with a man, that maybe what's in his pocket is fucking relevant? I think it's relevant. A little bit. See, here's the thing. It's very simple. If you take care of your shit, nobody has a right to ask what's in your pockets. But if you don't take care of your shit, then your pocket's gonna be turned out as we decide what is going on. You can't make babies and not pay for them, sir. Anyways. All right, let's get medicated.
Was he paying any of the bills in the house when y'all lived together?
Yes, ma'am.
How much are you asking the court to set his child support at?
500.
And why are you requesting the 500 and like that amount, that specific amount instead of the 176?
Because he makes more than that, and then the needs of my child is way more than 170 a month. I pay for daycare, outside of daycare. I don't really have a job either. I've been taking care of my baby by my
Okay, I have a question then. Why do you need daycare if you don't have a job? That's perplexing. Right? Is daycare cheap? Daycare is very expensive here. Daycare is very expensive here. And we didn't get it until like our daughter was 3. I put her into preschool basically, but she never went into a daycare. And that part of that is because we worked opposite shifts so that we didn't have to do that. But we both worked. I'm confused. If she was like, yeah, I have to pay for this kid, so I have to work and I have daycare, then that's different. Like around here in community centers, they operate daycare centers, but they're not free. They're long wait lists. And I mean, ours, I think still, and this is 13 years ago, was, I think, something like $1,200 a month. 900 to $1,200 a month. It was a lot.
myself, really, ever since she was born. So that's why, just like helping me with my baby more and supporting, because
And
I
I've been a
have been
private
doing
nanny.
it.
I always forget. I've also been a private nanny for people who want to avoid daycare and have a bit more flexible schedule. Because that can really work out better. But hi Wahoo.
On my own ever since she was born.
Okay. And you don't have any safety concerns with your address
Actually,
being
I gotta
listed in
start
today's
up that
court order?
racket again. Nighttime babysitting
No,
on
ma'am.
Paisley.
Okay. I'll pass the witness, Judge.
You may call your next witness.
I'll call the father. Sir, can you state your full name?
Sahid Fadero.
And Mr. Federo, did you hear all the terms of the order that were just stated to the court?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are in agreement with all the terms and believe they're in the best interest of your child?
Sir, can you unmute yourself? Okay. Mr. Federo, can you unmute yourself?
My sister just had he's a year old now, but she
Yes,
has all
ma'am,
these
yes.
mom friends.
Okay, so can you answer her question because we didn't hear an answer? Can you repeat your question, Ms. Peoples?
Yes, Judge, and I'm not for sure if I asked him at first, but did you understand the terms of the order, Mr. Federo?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you're in agreement with all the terms and believe they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you currently employed?
No.
So do you have any businesses that you own?
Yeah, I have a little clothing business.
You have a clothing business?
Yeah, a little big clothing company.
And what's the name of your clothing company?
Asafat LLC.
And your clothing company doesn't generate any income?
Not for now. I don't have. I'm not from here. I'm from Africa. I don't have a job, so if I don't have a support, if you don't have support.
It's so hard to believe. You don't make any money, bro? No money. Look at her realizing right now, you married a scrub or you had a baby with a scrub. A fucking nobody. Choices were made.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, so the question was just, you're stating that your clothing company does not generate any income.
For now, no.
Okay. Did it generate income previously?
No.
How long have you had the business?
Since 2018.
So since 2018, you've never made any money from your clothing company?
I spend more money than making money because I make the clothes. I don't have support, no bank, finance, nothing. I'm just struggling to hold the name.
Okay, but it's your testimony that this business that you've had since 2018 has not generated any income?
No.
Okay,
I
are you
spend more
making,
money than the money I get from the business. I spend more money on it just to maintain the business.
but you sell clothes?
I make
He makes the clothes. It's still a terrible business, bro. Lindsay, I know she's been very expressive. She gets in
Mr.
trouble here
Federa,
today.
try turning your camera off and see if that helps you stay on and if we can hear you. You can turn it off. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah, I'll
Try
turn it
now,
on.
Miss Peoples.
All right.
Okay, so Mr. Federa, your business, does it sell clothes every month or every few months? Are you stating that you don't sell any clothes from your business?
I make clothes, so I make clothes, so I make for others. Like, so they are season, I sell clothes. It has to be like a festive season, maybe Christmas season or stuff like that.
I
Okay,
want to point
so do you
something
sell
out.
clothes year round?
I want to point something out, and I know it's not always a huge thing, but her nails are done. And listen, you guys know I love getting my nails did. I do. But when I don't have any money, it's the first thing that goes. Where's her money coming from? I have questions. How has she got no job, affording to pay for daycare, and getting nails did? I'm confused.
Can you come again?
Do you sell clothes throughout the year? Like year round, are you
No, no,
selling
no, no,
clothes?
no. Close throughout the year. No one is buying right now.
Okay, so you only sell clothes seasonally.
Seasonally, yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, and so when you sell those clothes seasonally, how much money, that's the question, how much money do you make from doing this?
I don't really make much money because I already hold all through the year. Understand? I don't really make much money. I just want to maintain the business for future references for my kids.
Mr.
Okay.
Federa, how much money do you make during, like, let's say Christmas season?
You mean the gain or the gain or what?
How much money do you make during Christmas season?
So for example, now I don't have a definite because I don't get checked. So I don't
Hold
have
on
a
one second. Ms. Asaji, we are in a hearing. I'm going to ask you to refrain from eating. If we were in court, you would not be able to eat, ma'am. Okay? Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
All right.
My
Go ahead,
apologies.
sir.
Oh my god, she ate a grape. Oh my god. It's like she was snacking. Look at her cheek. She put it in her cheek. I was wondering if the judge was going to ask her to spit it out. Oh, Lord. No clothes on, eating grapes. Yeah, what? Maybe she's a goddess.
Go ahead, sir.
Hello? Yeah,
I'm-
so those items doesn't belong to me. I just sell on behalf of people to get tip, to get a commission. So sometimes I get like a $50, $100. So at the Christmas
So what do you
season,
mean the items don't belong to you? You just said you make the items. Who do they
yes,
belong to if they don't belong to you?
I make African clothes. So
Okay, I understand.
so the fabrics doesn't belong to me. They're coming from a partnership company or abroad. You
Okay.
understand? So I sell on behalf of them and give them their money. So I make little money, like $1,000.
Mr. Federo, who do you live with?
Right now, I'm living with my mom.
Okay, and do you help your mom pay bills?
No.
When you don't live with your mom, who do you live with?
Mm, I live in my car, and I live sometimes. I go live with my friends.
Mr. Federo, you cannot tell me that you've been working a business since 2018 and you're not making no money off of it. When was the last time you had a job, Mr. Federo?
Well, sometimes I do Lyft and Uber. So the last time I had a job
Okay, so you
was
do Lyft and
2023.
Uber too.
Yeah, but
Okay, we
they
don't, no, sir. When you do Lyft and Uber, how much money do you make?
maybe like $70. Yesterday I make $37.
And
That's why
yesterday you made $70.
$37.
Seven,
$37.
$87.
This actually, I was laughing out loud. Sorry, my sister's texting me. I literally just said, did I just not say I want to babysit more? And now she's asked me to. But this is making me laugh. This like exchange about the numbers. Just listen to it and like let's keep track of how many they get wrong. It is fucking comical.
No, no, sir. When you do Lyft and Uber, how much money do you make?
Maybe like $70. Yesterday I make $37.
And
That's why
yesterday you made $70.
$37.
Seven,
$37.
$87 yesterday.
$37.
$37
Yes,
yesterday.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And that's all you made during Lyft yesterday.
Yes, yesterday, yeah. So today, this morning now, I made $30 because yesterday there was nothing. This morning I made $30.
Mr.
So
Federo, I might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night, sir. You were playing with us.
No, ma'am, I'm serious, mama.
Mr. Federo, you would not keep doing something that you're not making money on when you have to feed yourself. You have 2 children. You have to feed them.
Yeah, I'm on child support before. Because I got
Okay.
3
So
children
how
on
much child support are you paying on your other child?
$420.
$420.
Yeah, because I had capital and I never missed my child support in 5 years. So
And you haven't missed your child support in 5 years.
yeah, I've been
So
paying
you come up with enough money every month to pay $420 a month. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes, correct, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Peoples, you got any other questions?
Nothing further, Judge.
Okay. Then I will accept the agreement of the parties, make those agreed portions the order of the court. Before I do that, does anyone else have anything else they want to tell me? Okay, I will make those agreed portions the order of the court. I will order child support at $420 a month. And all start dates will be May 1st. Is there anything else?
I cannot afford that, ma'am.
Okay, Mr.
Because
Fedaro, you have all
I'm
of these
going.
businesses. You do Lyft, you do Uber, you sell clothes. You
I'm
have
not
not
from.
missed your child support on your other child in
Listen to me, mama, please. I'm sorry. Can you listen to me?
in 5 years. I already listened to you, Mr.
Yeah,
Fedaro.
listen.
And
I'm
you
trying to.
think, Mr. Fedaro, you listen to me. You think this court is going to just say okay to what you're saying? You've been doing this since 2018?
I'm not from here. I cannot get a job. I don't have
Mr.
I
Federo,
cannot get
there
a.
are a lot of people not from here get jobs. When was the
Yeah,
last time you had a job?
my work authorization is expired. I can't get a job right now. So I've not been paying child support for the last 2 years. I've not been paying
But
because
you
all
can't,
my capital.
you
I
just
paid.
told me you had not missed child support in 5 years. Was that
Yeah,
not the truth?
you're not I've never said finish before. You're not listening because we have a language barriers.
No,
You
we don't
understand?
have a language barrier, but you go ahead.
I said I've been on child support for like 7 years now. The first 5 years I never missed it because I brought money from Africa running my business. So my business liquidated. I don't have any money. I couldn't afford because I keep putting money on the business. The government never assisted me. The bank didn't assist me. And you know how it is to do business here. So for the past 2 years, I've been missing child support. The first 5 years, I never missed my child support because I brought money from Africa and I was putting it. Last 2 years, pandemic, everything went down. I'm owing the IRS, owing everybody. So I'm owing the child support, and she knows. So I don't have a job, right? I cannot get a job because my work authorization is expired. So I can afford $200 for my daughter every month because I'm paying 420, 500 almost, and I'm owing the other child support. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it. This Lyft I'm doing, Lyft allow me to do it because Lyft is different from Uber. Uber already blocked me.
Lyft allows people to work without a work visa? That's not. That's probably not a good thing to admit live. Also, I thought, don't you have to fill out tax forms and stuff? I'm fucking confused. Also, here's the thing. I'm an immigrant. I'm an immigrant to Canada. I'm an immigrant to Canada, which is a country full of immigrants. We love immigration, and I just want that to be stated. I'm an immigrant. I immigrated. But if you worked in a country and it was going so well for you that you were able to save up enough money to come to America, and then in America you depleted all of that money and were not able to get a foothold to make more money, wouldn't you go back and make the money again? I'm confused. It's very, very confusing. I'm confused. And again, the judge is like, I love her. She's so no nonsense. She's like, sir, you can't have it one way and the other. And he really shouldn't be having children. And this is, I guess, why you gotta check the pockets. This is why you gotta check the pockets of people that you're sleeping with and having babies with. Reseller Road Trip Adventures. It's hard to become a citizen in Canada. You looked into it a few years ago. You wanted dual citizenship. You need a lot, but Australia is much harder. When I came to Canada in the 80s, it was a little different, obviously. The 1980s. Yes, that's right. 1980s. And my family was given a choice between... Well, hold on, though. Our immigration story is actually different. In the 1970s, my grandma and my grandpa came to Canada and they were given a choice of 4 places to go. They left Scotland and they were told you could go to Australia, South Africa, Canada, or America. And they chose Canada. Nana will still tell you that she regrets that, but I think we made the right choice. Anyways, but that was in the 70s. So
because of my work authorization, I need to get my work authorization before I can do that. So I cannot. Lyft just allow me to do this maybe because they need extra drivers. After some time, they're still gonna block me if I don't send in my paperwork, which is expired. So when she says she needs $500, I don't have issues giving my daughter money, but I cannot afford it right now because I'm already ruined by the company, the business, everything. You understand? I don't have a job. If I'm getting a check, I don't have issues taking care of my daughter. My mom can help me.
Mr. Federo, can you do Lyft right now?
Yeah, I can do Lyft right now.
Okay.
But my mom can help me. And I told her, which we have the same address. So that is how I live because I have family support, like food. I don't have issues with food, feeding, and housing. So I don't tell people, and I'm godly, so they think maybe I don't have problem because I pray. It doesn't.
Hold on. If you don't have to pay for food or housing, then you should be able to pay from some fucking child support. Also, everyone, please be safe in the storms. The weather here is 47 degrees and cloudy, as usual. Feels like 46. But I want you all to be safe, please. I'm a member on Ryan Hall y'all's channel. Humble brag. And sorry, I was fucking tickled when I had that happen last night. Fucking tickled.
This show on my, because when I brought money from Africa, I put all the money in the business and it went. I don't have more money.
Okay,
cannot
Mr.
go and
Federo, I'm gonna make this a temporary order. Ms. Peoples, we're gonna come back in June. And
And I sent her money every month. Anytime I make money, I send her money, which the court gave me an email that whenever I send her money, I should send the receipt, which I did.
okay,
I always no time. If I make money today, I still promise her if I get like $100 or 200 today, I'm still gonna cash up her. She knows that I'm not that kind of person.
Mr. Federo, when you get money today, don't cash app her, send it to the registry of the court, okay?
Yeah, that was why I told her that let the court say what they want to say. I don't have issues giving my
Okay.
daughter money.
So the court said what they wanted to say. And what we want to say is $420 a month temporarily. We're going to come back in June and see what your situation is, okay?
But I cannot afford 420 right now because I owe a lot.
Mr.
The
Federo,
other
you
one.
might have to do a lot more lift between now and then, okay?
I cannot afford it. That's it. I
Okay.
try to do live. I don't have a job. I'm not from here. So
Okay,
I just keep owing and owing and owing. I can't afford it. I
okay,
can do
sir.
200 for my daughter.
Okay, sir.
So Judge, you want a reset date in June?
Yes, ma'am.
We can do June 25th.
What happened 420? Winter
And
Witch?
so we're going to reserve the
That I'm smoking
retroactive
weed?
active child support judgment till then, Ms. Peoples.
Okay, Judge, we can.
Oh, the child
And
support
court
blazed
costs.
it. Woo! My brain didn't catch that right away. He blazed it with the child support ×2, baby.
And this case is going to be reset to June 25th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. You will both need to be present on that date. And at that time, if you're not present, a default order can be entered against you. Do both of you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Federo, do you understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do either one of you have any questions?
And is that to show up in court physically or through Zoom?
It is Zoom. If you guys want an in-person hearing, I can give you an in-person hearing.
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Anything further, Ms. Peoples?
Nothing further, Judge.
Anything further from you, Mr. Federo?
That I cannot be. I can't afford the 420.
Okay.
Now I don't have the money.
All right, then I'll see both of you on June 25th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. Thank you both for appearing here today, and you're both free to go.
All right. God bless you, ma'am.
You too, sir.
Thank you. Have a good
Judge, Mr. Leach is ready.
Mr. Leach is not ready. Wasn't that crazy? I thought that was great. What a hearing. Oh, 10:20. Maybe I can make it into a video. I don't know. I'm talking to myself at this point. Anyways, you guys, I'm so thankful that you're here. I'm so thankful that we spent the morning together. We won't be together tonight. I'll be with you in spirit, but I have to make some money. But we'll be back tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, for evening shows, so that's exciting. My sister needs help with her baby tomorrow, So that's during the morning though. I gotta make that cheddar, baby. But I really appreciate it. I love these morning ones. I don't know, every day, it's because I planned it last night and I posted it when, oh, John, by the way, in my house, people don't believe that y'all are real. Every time something comes in the mail, I'm always like, look at this! They're real! I have real fans and people that are out there in my membership. Like the fact that I'm like, we have a group. They're like, a group? Really? I'm like, yeah. There's a group of people. And they're like, it's pretty sad, Paisley. You just sit there and talk to yourself all day. I'm like, shut up! I know, Reseller Road Trip. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys all for the support, seriously. And I actually love it. It is group therapy. Some of us are stalkers, but we hide it well. You know how it works. We're kind and respectful, but we're also mean and catty. And we allow everyone to feel that way. If you're having a bad day, this is the place to be, because we'll help you. And you might even laugh a little. Anyways, listen. Now that we know what the next little while looks like, thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor, reminder, I love you, and I'm proud of you. No, wait, it's remember. Apparently in the morning, I'm not very good at this. Okay, remember, I love you, and I'm proud of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye!